So I wanted to make this video looking at some of the BrickLink stores that are getting shut down. There's a lot of people up in arms about this, and first of all, just want to say it does stink for the people that live in these countries that use BrickLink. Uh, but I want to kind of balance this a little bit because it's just been there's been some exaggeration, hyperbole with this, and I'm not taking Lego Group's side of this. I'm not taking BrickLink's side. I love BrickLink. I One of my biggest fears when Lego bought BrickLink was that they would ruin it, and maybe this is one of those things. But yeah, there was the big announcement that they're shutting down operations in 35 countries, and this is going to. I heard one person comment it's going to affect tens of thousands of sellers. So let's find out. So uh, now this will only. Well, I'm going to be looking at these stores in these countries. And again, this is only going to be stores that are currently open. I don't know if some of these stores are already closed or something like that. And hot off the press, as soon as I started doing this, Brick Fanatics posted that now they're delaying that. And also, Brick Fanatics has a very annoying website because of all the ads. But so we'll just go through this alphabetically. We're going to look at Argentina first. Oh yeah, this basically shut down my computer with all the ads they have running. Good grief. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, I hate the ads on some of these fan websites. So let's go to Argentina. Argentina. We're going to look at all the stores in Argentina that are currently open. Um, um, okay, so that's Argentina. Let's go to the next country that's on this list. Armenia, then, okay, we'll go to Armenia. Oh, you know what? Let me start over. I don't want to check who they ship to. They get shipped anywhere in the world. So let's check this again. Oh yeah, there's still no no stores. All the sellers in Argentina. I'm sorry. Okay, I promise you, some of these other countries do have sellers. Let's go to Armenia. We have Shoni Nui with 3 feedback. 1 item for sale. No longer will be able to sell that. So there's one guy there. All right, let's go to Azerbaijan. Was that the other one? Um, oh, they have no stores either because it's not even on the list. Okay, let's go back. We got Bahrain and Bosnia. We go to Bahrain. There's Bahrain. How many stores are there? Oh, Stratus. He's got 24 items. So, sorry, Stratus. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. It stinks. I mean, this got 78 feedback, so he's clearly had interaction on BrickLink. Bosnia and Herzegovina. I don't know how to say that. We'll go there. How many? They got Kukakabaya with 1 feedback, has 14 items. What has he got for sale? Let's see. Oh, it's got some few parts there. So you won't be able to buy these in Bosnia anymore. That's all. This is literally all the parts available on BrickLink in Bosnia, in the entire country of Bosnia. Um, so let's go to what's the next one on the list? Brazil. Okay, now Brazil is the one that surprises me. I really thought there would be more in Brazil. And personal. Before I go to Brazil, um, I had a problem back on eBay about 20 years ago or so, where I sold some comic books on eBay to somebody in Brazil, and they claimed that they never got them. I believe that they did, or they got stolen. And when I found out from the post office, there is a huge problem with postal theft in Brazil. But that was 20 years ago. Um, that was one person's testimony. So who knows if it's true? So let's see what Brazil has. Now there are 59 stores in Brazil, so that is a lot more significant than the other ones we looked at. But the largest has 519,000 parts. We've got one down here with 426,000 parts. Um, so yeah, there's 2 pages. Got to show all of them. But that's the entire country. So these are the types of people that it will hurt. In fact, this probably affects people that buy in Brazil. This Brick U has 5,000 feedback. So yeah, that does stink for them. But again, the whole country's only got 59. And what was the next one on there? After Brazil, it was Chile, then Colombia. Chile. No, personal. Oh, Chile. My niece lived in Chile for a number of years. Her and her husband, um, they lived in Chile, and there's 2 stores. Two. Man, they'll be gone. And I appreciate the people that have been fighting for these sellers because when you think about it, it's like I do get the perspective that one person it shouldn't be just for the countries that have more disposable income or there's more people available to sell. They have more access to Lego to buy to sell and stuff like that. I get it, but we're just showing you there's 2 in Colombia, and I don't think these are 25 feedback. That's a lot of parts for a small store. 25,000. So that was Colombia. We're going to Ecuador and Egypt. Ecuador and Egypt. Now I know several people from Ecuador actually, and it is not even on here because that country is a mess right now. So it's not even on here. And then Egypt. Egypt's on here. So we look at Egypt. 3 sellers. Now I would have expected more in Egypt, but there are only 3 sellers in Egypt. What's next on here? El Salvador, Georgia, Greenland. El Salvador, El Salvador. We got, what do we got here in El Salvador? Oh, nope, none. No stores in El Salvador. Um, Georgia. This is not Georgia, United States. This is Georgia, former Soviet Union. And there are 4 sellers there. Nick Sells Bricks has everything 55% off. Oh, look at it. Honey Bricks actually ships to the United States. That's very unusual. These former communist countries, think they would do better. What was the other? Oh, Greenland. Greenland's not even on here. So there's no stores in Greenland. No, it sounds like there's not even any registered users. I know that can't be true. There's got to be. India and Indonesia. Now, India, there's like huge population in India. There's like 1 billion people in India, and there's 14 stores. 14 stores. Brick Bonanza, I feel bad for them. That's probably these 2 up here at the front, Desi Bricks and Brick Bonanza, probably 2 of the biggest, or they're obviously 2 biggest stores in India, but they probably did sell, well, they didn't, Desi Brick hadn't sold much. But the whole, this is 1 billion people, and they got 14 stores. Oh my goodness. And what was it? Oh, Indonesia. So Indonesia, another eBay story for you. Indonesia, I sold a Silver Champion Technic Lego set, which is a set I got 50% off from Walmart back in 2000. And in like 2001, 2002, I sold it using BillPoint or whatever it was eBay had before PayPal. They had their own payment system before they bought PayPal. And I got a fraudulent charge from somebody in Indonesia. I shipped it to Indonesia and I lost $252. Uh, there are 32 stores in Indonesia now. That's significant, and there are actually some decent sized stores there. So good for the people fighting for sellers like this. And again, even if there's only 1 store, that's an individual that's a fan of BrickLink, a fan of Lego that's trying to sell theirs. But again, there's not a lot in some of these countries. But this is Indonesia has a lot more bigger stores than some of the other countries, or number of stores and larger size stores than some we've looked at. So we got Israel, Kazakhstan. So we'll go to Israel. Let's look at Israel. 17 stores. I would have thought in Israel there would have been more. So Click a Brick IL, 5,000 lots, 70,000 pieces, not too shabby. And then what was the other one I said? Go back. Was it Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan, 5 stores. And that's pretty good. 12,000 lots. Man, 7,000. So they got 3 big stores, but they don't have that many feedback. How do you have 7,500 lots and you've only got 7 feedback? So they've not been selling a lot. Maybe they just started. I didn't look to see when they started. So after Kazakhstan, we got Lebanon and Moldova. Lebanon, Lebanon. I know. A friend of ours. He's from Lebanon. He makes the best salad. My wife got the recipe. It's so good. 2 stores. Okay. Um, and Liechtenstein, Luxembourg. Oh, was it Moldova? Was the other one? So go down here to Moldova and see how many stores are in Moldova. 3. Qualabricks is in Moldova. 150 lots. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then that gets us to Morocco, Oman, and Pakistan. I feel like I'm singing a They Might Be Giants song. Morocco has 1 store, Bricks for All, no more. And what was it? Oman. Oman. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 1 store, fun for you. No, no fun for you anymore. After this, gosh, I shouldn't be making light of this. Pakistan. Was that one of the stores? Got 2 stores in Pakistan. Wow. And then Peru, Qatar, San Marino. Peru. Peru is famous for Indiana Jones 4. Crow Bricks. 1 store in Peru. And then, let's see, what was the other one? Qatar? Or is it Qatar? It's a Qatar. Quality Bricks and Brick in Qatar are not going to be cutting it anymore. Um, and then, what was that other one? Was Slovakia and Slovenia one of them? Did I miss one? I think I missed one. Qatar, San Marino, Saudi Arabia, Serbia. I don't even think any of those are on here. So it's Serbia. And so if they're not on here, they're not selling. So here's Serbia. That means in Serbia. Wow. This is right here. This is surprising to me. There's 25 stores, but there are a significant number of them that have over 10,000 lots. So again, that's a decent sized market. So yeah, that kind of stinks for them, for sure. And then after Serbia, we had Saudi Arabia, San Marino, not even on there. South Africa. Now that's kind of surprising. South Africa is on this list. 65 stores. Yeah, a lot of stores over 1,000 lots. A lot of stores. A lot of stores. So yeah, that does stink there. Uh, South Africa, Taiwan, and Turkey. Taiwan and Turkey. Let's go there. Taiwan. Taiwan region. It's 29 stores. Wow. I wonder if I've bought from any of these. I feel like I did buy from somebody in Taiwan once when I was looking for one of these weird items. Most of these countries I've not either shipped to or bought from because there's so few stores. It's just not as likely. In Turkey, um, famous for a They Might Be Giant song. 34. Istanbul was Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. Um, my microphone's still working. So a significant number of stores in Istanbul, not Constantinople. I mean Turkey. There's Bricks in Istanbul. uh, yeah, so that's no. Yeah, I was quick to say that a lot of these countries wouldn't have a lot of stores, but oh, look at Ukraine. Now this is a war-torn area right now, but several stores over 10,000 lots and a lot over 1,000 lots. 58 stores in Ukraine. Probably very difficult to get to the post office. And then we got United Arab Emirates and Vietnam are the last 2. Arab Emirates. There are 7 stores there. One bigger store, and then the last one, Vietnam, known for or something. There's 11 stores in Vietnam. So that's all of the stores, all of the countries that are on that list, the hit list by Lego. So they, according to this Brick Fanatics article, they are apologizing and they're delaying the closure in those. But I don't know if we would be buying a lot from there, but it would affect, it definitely would affect some people in those markets. Because when you think about it, like I only, right now, because shipping is so high, I only ship to the United States, but there's a large market in the United States. So I'm only selling to people in the United States. I would love to ship around the world, but a 1 ounce package costing $22 to ship to somebody in Europe is ridiculous. So I don't like dealing with the hassle of it, the expense of it. But yeah, let's get off of this Brick Fanatics article. Go back to BrickLink. But um, yeah, some of these smaller regions that it might be the only place that other people, even if it's only a handful of people buying from some of these stores, at least somewhere they can go, because maybe it's difficult to import, and that's why a lot of times if you live in a country, you might be more likely to buy from somebody that is in that country because the shipping is cheaper and things like that. Like if you live in England, you're probably going to buy from somebody in England for the most part, but generally Europe, with everything being close, it's kind of like being in the United States, buying from another state. I don't think the shipping is as bad as it is from here over there overseas. But uh, what are your thoughts on all this hubbub about uh, Lego potentially closing these stores? Again, it's not even with. I think the largest we saw was in 60 something, 65. There's one with 58. So not a lot of. How many stores total was this? It had to be less than 500. Less than, so but when you add them all together, I guess it is a significant amount. And so when I started this video, it was more from the perspective of I was thinking, man, there's people are overreacting to this. But after looking at each country that is potentially going to be affected by this, I see that there are people that have worked really hard to build up their BrickLink stores that would be affected. So um, I hope that they don't have to lose all that hard work.